Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yessik here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play FTL, or the first episode of Let's Play FTL Advanced Edition. This is a new free expansion for anybody who has FTL already, where they basically doubled the content as far as I can tell. They've added a new race, new ship, tons of systems and subsystems, lots of weapons, and a lot of them are really cool, and I'm just having to, like, hiccup here or something. So I'm going to list the ships off. As you can see, there is a new ship here, but one I am not entirely comfortable using. It has like a charge-up laser or a double laser, a chain laser. It actually gets faster the more you shoot it, and it has an ion stunner, which is not only an ion cannon, but also stuns people in the rooms that it hits, so they can't, like, repair the room. And you know what? I'm actually going to go with this. I think this could actually be devastating with a boarding station, because you could throw both of these guys. These guys suck oxygen out of the rooms they're in, and you could throw them both into a room that has a room that's very necessary, and it can be deprived of oxygen. Then you can just kill them at your leisure. As you can tell, there's also a cloning bay. This means that that you don't have a med bay, but you heal a bit of HP between jumps, and if you die, all you lose is some of your stat points, so you end up back in the cloning bay. Interesting things all around. Baby all around. Again, these guys cannot share rooms with anybody else, because as you can see, they slowly drain oxygen from any room they're in. So, can't be having my human in there. One weapon and one engine is pretty much exactly where I want these guys to begin with, so let's go to the store! No, okay. I'm not sure if I actually have any passives, and in all honesty, I should have immediately turned on my weapons and depowered my hacking terminal? Okay, so I do actually have a hacking terminal on this ship too. I didn't realize I have two subsystems that are new. I'm going to actually just save. Well, hacking terminal, you can lock down a room, so you can close the doors and lock the doors. And then, ow, that really fucking hurt. There we go, they have no weapons. Let's actually disable this and throw some shots down on there. These guys are decent at repairs. I'm pretty sure they're just all around like humans, other than the fact that they deprive oxygen from where they're standing. Deprive oxygen from where they're standing. That's not even a sentence, but I'm just going to go with it. So as you can see, chain laser is now +3 on the clock, so it just keeps speeding up and speeding up. It's speeding up, it's speeding up, and it's there. So Oni's damaged. He will actually gain health between jumps. I will be using the hacking terminal later, and you can also use an active hack in order to disable the ship system entirely. So let's see. Drains oxygen, slow movement, but no damage from lack of oxygen. So, good for repairing hull breaches, I guess? Or for repairing while you starve a fire of oxygen? Lots of good things you can do with that. In terms of equipment, I actually have an emergency respirator, so crew takes half damage from low oxygen. That is a new augmentation that I actually quite like, especially for invading other ships. I think I will jump up here and then into here and then, like, all around to the exit. Up, down, all around, take me to the J. Smith town, except don't, because I'm currently being Yessik Ziiq, and, you know, that's a full-time job, really. So I'm going to focus entirely on the weapons here. I don't like taking damage. Some people might. Not my thing. Ain't my dig. As you can see, Oni did gain a bit of health there, I think. I'll probably have to put some more energy into the cloning bay. Okay, weapons are entirely down. Shields are down. Let's put some chain lasers on the shield and the ion. So right now, I'm not sure how long it takes to charge, but it speeds up. It speeds up is all I need to know, and it's going to be dead before, I think its maximum is +3, and then it takes 7 seconds to charge. So they're actually going to give me another emergency respirator. I'm going to accept that offer because I can sell the emergency respirator for quite a bit of scrap, which is real nice. And this is a very, very successful first area. Oh, swarm missiles. Okay, so this is another fairly cool thing. So my guys won't take much damage from lack of oxygen. But these guys will take a fuck ton of damage from lack of oxygen, so I can just kind of fight in here and wait for them to starve themselves of oxygen. I can also turn off my shields and put O2 up. Then you can go over here. Lovely. Everybody is dead. And that's the advantage of having these motherfuckers on board. I like them a lot. So you're the weapons guy. You go back into the engine room and you can repilot. Unfortunately, I really have no way to heal myself. Let's check out what happens. 16 HP per jump. 25 HP per jump. 8 HP. So it pretty much doubles the first time you upgrade. Which might be worth an immediate upgrade. And I did that twice so I could also throw some power on. Okay, I need this fully powered. I'm actually going to power down both of these so I have shields going into combat. If I jump into combat, it's very important to do. So swarm missiles, this is another new mechanic. Basically, they are missiles with a charge. And when I say that, I mean you can wait for it to charge, and then you can wait for it to charge again and again. And then you can fire 3 missiles for the cost of 1 missile, but it takes a while. So if I get 2 more power, I will actually probably be using those because those are quite good. Again, going to be focusing mainly on the ion or the weapons here because I don't like taking damage. And this looks like a burst laser Mark II, which is one of the most overpoweredly valuable weapons in the game. Actually, what I should maybe do is hack their weapon systems, and I should have done that a lot earlier. So as you can see, it's landed now. They can't get into there, but I can also temporarily disable. I can see the rate of charging too on their weapon, and I'll disable it now, and it will start depowering the weapon, which is really good. I thought it would just stop it in its tracks. And now they have pretty much no weapons, which is good. I'll start, therefore, attacking the stunners. Excellent. Okay, I got fires everywhere. I got fires, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control of these fires you're supplying. I'm supplying, they're electrifying. You better keep up because I need a man and my heart is set on you. This is not a great situation. I'm gonna instantly admit that. I need my doors back up so I can actually deal with these fires. Okay, doors are up. Open all doors. I said open all doors. And then open the flood doors as well. And then close my pilot in here. This should be rather quick, I think. Remember, these two won't take damage from the oxygen leaving, so they can just kind of be safe. They can stay cool, stay safe. Actually, I could keep the entire thing flooded with, well, flooded with no oxygen. The opposite of flooded with oxygen during the duration of any fight. But this fire keeps doing damage to all my systems. I guess the oxygen system, again, doesn't matter as much as it does elsewhere. I can jump out of the system. Is there anywhere safe I can jump to? No, so I need my systems kind of online before I leave. Come on, just repair. It's only 1 bar, guys. Okay, lovely. Let's jump away. Let us jump away. Give me the beat, boys, and jump away. Oh, God. Okay, so my shields have to go up. They have 2 lasers. I'm again going to focus down their weapons just in the hopes that I can actually get shit done here. Not that what I just said makes any sense. I'll close all the doors, which is definitely a good idea. Recover some oxygen. So it works as an ion cannon. It also works as a stunner. That's the main takeaway from this whole lesson here. Fortunately, that was actually a beam drone. I thought it was a laser drone. It is much better that it is not a laser drone. Chain laser is speeding up, and I'm pretty sure I now have all the advantages. I'm gonna definitely be firing back on the weapon room because I don't want my shields going down. My shields are too important. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm gonna take some beam damage. No, I didn't because my shields are too fast. Whew. Close call. So because I went into such a risky situation there, I'm gonna continue to fire on their weapons. I know that it is not the most efficient, but I do not care. I would rather be safe than efficient, and I'm going to take a drink of coffee while I wait for this fight to resolve itself. Delicious coffee. I guess I could actually depower my cloning bay during every fight and power something else and just jump and then repower. Do a bit of micromanaging to really maximize the amount of healing that I get. 10 loot? 1 drone part. I do have a hacking system. Now I do have missiles as well, so I'll actually take that offer. I normally wouldn't have, but there was a lot of tempting stuff in there. Oh god, another fucking... Okay, you know what? First things first, pause. I'm gonna open all doors. And then I'm going to flood the entire ship. Or, depressurize the entire ship except for the captain's quarters. And then I'm going to focus down all the weapons. I'm pretty sure this is another beam drone, maybe a different type of beam drone. It looks like a Mark II or something. I don't know. Just don't take out my shields. Touch nothing but the shields. I mean, don't touch the shields. Okay, his weapon's down, he can't get by anything, and I'm not at much risk of fires taking me down. I should actually change the target of the chain laser and ion stunner because these guys repair super slowly since they are unmanned. Shields are down entirely. That means I can pretty much just chain laser that and instead throw this down here. Apparently that just took out my hacking system entirely for no particular reason. That's alright though, I can move these guys into repair. I should actually save their positions. You can save your crew's current positions, then just send them back there. I'm pretty sure, though, that if I press return, yeah, their positions are actually saved as their initial positions. So let's close all doors now. I can re-oxygenate my ship. I might get some more crew eventually, and then the re-oxygenating of our ship is going to be an important aspect. I will go to that distress beacon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about it. Oh god. I've really got to upgrade my shield. This is like all the bad situations here. So my options are, again, basically take out their weapons. They're going to be kind of useless once their weapons are out. I do have some decent piloting hanging out. Okay, let's actually hack their shields, I would say. Then I can disable them and leave them as sitting ducks for a little while. I'm already hooked up. I'm going to just disable this shield. Should also stun the guy in here and lock him in as well. Ooh, and there goes some of my weapons. And my oxygen system, don't worry, my guys take low damage from oxygen deprivation. The thing that sucks though is that my shields are slightly down and I can't deal with that. Not in an asteroid field. They've also taken away the glitch where I can actually... Let's actually stop their shields again. They're dead, my shields are up, I'm safe enough, I guess. But everything's a bit of a mess. Okay. So, definitely have to deal with the O2 engines next. These guys are slow movers, apparently. Which is alright with me. It's better to have slow movers than just be dead, I guess. Is what I want to say there. Also, my healing system, even though it's not great, it's doing fairly well for me. I'm taking a lot more damage than I usually would in an FTL run, which I'm not a big fan of. You can just press enter to return everybody to their initial positions. I'm thinking like Alt or Shift might be better, because I always have my hand on the left side of my keyboard as a gamer. So I think what I need to do is actually jump up here to the distress beacon and then maybe straight to the exit, although I might have time to visit one more area after this. This first sector is full of goddamn hazards, though. I'm gonna offer my service. I'm not equipped for the mission. I'm pretty sure that was the mission. That was the invasion mission where I have to take over a ship without destroying it. I'm pretty sure it leads you to unlocking a new ship. I'll also equip the ion stunner here, because you know I be smart. I'm gonna also hack their weapon system just to avoid taking any damage at all, as I think that is a really good idea. Perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. Did I not actually disable their system by hacking it? Does it only disable some of their systems? Or is my hack too low of a level? Should probably actually fire the ion stunner off on the shield. Yeah. Or maybe, no, in the weapons, because the Ion Stunner also stuns the crew. I can re-disable their weapons. Re-disable their weapons. Oh god, so many misses. At least my chain laser is now firing at the fastest possible speed, which apparently is less than 10 seconds. It's like 7 seconds for a double shot. Not bad for extended battles, really. Extended battles. I can almost re-lock down the weapons, which is definitely a good thing as well. And this is a slow-ass fight. I'm almost thinking I should start firing the Ion Stunner at their engines. That might be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's what I want to be doing. Guarantee myself some more hits, or at least make it more likely that I get some more hits down. Something about where the bad guys are to be found. Ruling the West, Wicca Wicca Wild Wild West. Okay, so I definitely have time to go there, if not there as well, before the Rebel fleet arrives. Getting a lot of scrap. I'll be able to upgrade my ship somewhat. I'm not quite sure what I want yet, though. Chaff Cannon, real goddamn annoying. I'm not even gonna let you guys see what it does because I would like to get one myself. So hopefully you'll see what it does when that happens. So I'm just gonna lock the fuck out of their weapons. Those are both decharging, which is nice. I probably should have waited. Oh wait, no, I didn't decharge them that much, which is alright. Okay, chaff cannon's down. Only the stun gun's up, which can take out my shields, but I'm going to be taking out their shields too, and pretty soon all their weapons will be get down, especially when the chain laser gets to below 10 seconds per shot again. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so sad. I mean, bad. Like, I'm bad. I'm bad to the bone. Oh yeah, their crew can't get in because they're locked down. Remember, the hack doesn't only disable the system temporarily, it also locks the doors. Which is awesome. I'll probably be using that in the final boss fights against the missile launcher, if I had to guess. I have over 100. Huh. Thing is, I can get one more jump in, but I can't get a jump into this distress beacon. I really wish I could. The distress beacon is more likely to give me scrap, but apparently this one will give me scrap too, because there's definitely something at the distress beacon. There could be nothing here. Again, both weapons. I did get an extra drone, so I'm going to also lock down their weapon, and I've been invaded. Here, why don't I just open all the doors? I'm going to close these doors. I'm going to disable their weapons. Then I'm going to open these doors and fight him in here. I left that place closed because I need somewhere for my captain to get away from, which he will do right now. Then I can close all doors, get everybody back to camp, or back to their bases. Return to your positions! Wrong positions! Why do we even have those positions? That doesn't even make sense. It's alright. Weapons almost permanently down, and remember, they can't even get in there to repair it without breaking down their own doors, which is the really nice part about this whole setup we've got going. So I think I can actually start firing on their shields. Oh, they do have an NG. Oh, well, firing on their shields firing on their weapons was going to do nothing anyways. You can't kill the small bits of repairs that people have already done. So that is to be continued. Exit, and I'm managing to get through the first sector with 132 scrap, which is not at all bad. And I will definitely sell... Oh, I actually have a missile launcher, but I want the scrap a lot. I'm going to sell a bunch of missiles. I think I can get more by the time I actually want to be using my swarm missile, and I can pretty much use my swarm missiles because of that as well. Gonna instantly put a couple into shields, a couple into mobility, and that's all I can afford, really. So let's fucking skedaddle, scream till your lungs skedaddle. I'd really like to make this a fairly safe run. I'm going into a civilian sector. All in all, I'd say that's just another brick in the wall. Wait, that's not what I say at all. But that rhymed, unfortunately, so makes it seem like that's exactly what I wanted to say. It's alright, sending my crew to... Oh, quarantine, can't do it. Can't do it, guys. Sorry, too risky. So disappointing. If I had an NG, I could have used a special thing. That was a quarantine, the disease type thing going on. I'm going to explore this whole nebula just based on the fact that I can explore more because I can hold up their crew. Ooh, okay. Advanced rebel shit stationed near a small rebel space station. However, without functioning sensors, it's impossible to tell what's inside. I'm going to actually attack the ship. I'm not sure if I would properly scrap the ship if I didn't, so I'm just going to attack it right away and avoid the special circumstance here. I do have a second thing of shields right now, so I think it's absolutely impossible that this guy gets through my shields. He only has a single drone and a beam weapon, so I'm entirely safe just hanging out here for like infinite time. Infinite time. And I think I'm going to actually start disabling the engines instead of the shields because, yeah, well, several reasons really. I actually did that in reverse order. I wanted the ion stunner on the engine and the beam weapon and the lasers on the shields. There we go. Also take out the captain. And by the captain I mean the autopilot, I guess. The ion stunner can shoot engines again. Keep everything down so they can... Hey, you fucking asshole, he shot my bullet. That isn't even possible. They're fucking lasers. Unless they're like plasma. I'm not sure. Can plasma run into other plasma? I'm not entirely certain about the physics behind plasma. I know it exists and that generally what it is, but physics, not so much. Okay, so this is a bit scary. He does indeed have a missile launcher, and I'm not interested in losing any health on my ship, especially when I'm already pretty low health. So let's lock that down entirely for a bit. And then just fire all my weapons at it. Should be good. Come on, chain laser. All you need to do is hit once, probably twice. Okay, you needed to hit twice, but you did it, so naught is lost. And after this, I will be focusing heavy on shields. I just really don't want him taking out any of my stuff. Unfortunately, that is hacked. I'm not sure if they can I'm not sure if it prevents it from auto repairing. It might. But a subsystem I'd actually like to see is a subsystem that these guys, where things auto repair themselves over time. That'd be a really cool subsystem, I think. Up to 64. I'll probably end up exploring this whole nebula, this nebulae. But I also kind of want to go to that store. Is it more important to explore the nebula or go to the store? Probably explore the nebula. The store will help me buy things, but there's going to be stores in the future. 2 missiles for 2 drone parts. Yes, please. Remember, I can actually jump all the way around and get back from behind to the exit point. It really sucks when the exit point is near the middle of the map, because that means you just have less turns in general to jump around, and if there wasn't a huge nebula here, I could have been absolutely screwed. Okay, so where are they? They're in the O2 room. That doesn't matter to me at all. I'm going to go ahead and open all the doors. Again. This is just currently the best way to fight anything, really. Oh, okay, here, get in the hacking room. And take out their weapons, I guess, because why not? Close all the doors. Everything's recovered. Get back into positions. I am actually trying to remember to use the hotkey because hotkeys are efficient. Weapons are down, and now we kill the shields. I think these people would be really good with boarding, especially since they're actually leveling quite fast in terms of combat. Oh, maybe not as fast as I had initially anticipated. Still fairly quick. Might as well start firing on the weapons again since they have a weapon up. And no shields currently. Well, okay, that was a bit of a mistake. Maybe I should have targeted one thing in that general direction. That general vicinity. Vicinity of obscenity in your eye. Terracotta pie, terracotta pie, terracotta pie. Take myself a coffee break. Might as well, since I'm in like a down period, say if you support the series, you might as well like give it a like. It really helps out. Or I think it really helps out. To be honest, I don't actually know. I haven't seen the user data on whether or not likes... I'm going to prepare to fight. It's not that he can have much actually usable at the moment either. I'm going to need to disable my hacking unit in order to even get the chain laser up. I can probably entirely disable the cloning bay, which I actually should have been doing quite often, but I didn't. And then I can chain laser. Yep, just chain laser. Chain laser, I believe you can get me through the fight. Yeah, every actual fight I should entirely disable the cloning bay unless I have a chance of losing a unit. It should only be enabled between jumps. Okay, so now he has his shields up, which sucks a tiny bit since I took out his weapons. Remember that people will adjust between where their power is allocated in between in the fight if you're in an ion storm. Or is this an ion storm? Is that what it's called? I forget. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to completely ignore this this beam drone because it cannot harm me, and take it out entirely with chain lasers. I can be taken out entirely by chain smokers. I fucking despise the smell of smoking. Probably because I'm asthmatic. Likely also because smoking smells really bad. Although that's just, you know, what I think. Not necessarily an infallible truth. Again, gonna focus on the weapons. A single beam has absolutely no risk of killing me. Actually, he has absolutely no risk of even piercing my shield, so I'm gonna go for his shields instead. Having a second level shield by the second sector, if you don't come across many missiles, makes you pretty much invincible. Now what I really should have done is reassigned the ion stunner there to like the engines, and kept the laser pointed at the shields to take it down entirely. There we go. Assign the ion stunner there, and maybe, yeah, there we go. There we go again. Everything's being taken out, and I'll be back again. Only 2 more shots left. I could really maybe soon use the missile swarm. To be honest, it's not my very favorite weapon. Oh, why are you deprived of oxygen? Because I never turned the oxygen on. Come on, re-oxygenate. Oh. Whew. That was real goddamn close. Be honest, because of that incident, I'm going to turn on I'm going to max out my clone bay and up my power a tiny bit. I know that was a lot of points to spend, but I desperately need some healing. So it's going to take me at least a couple jumps to get over there, but I still think I can make it to the exit, and I still think the entire... You pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. There appear to be local shipwrights that can perform emergency work on military ships. Upgrade your reactor in exchange for 20 scrap? That's a really good price. I wish I could upgrade my reactor first, but I will definitely take that. I'm pretty sure it was like 30 already. Often you'll find shipwrights and they can actually upgrade your ship for a discount. And this is a store, so I do indeed get to go to a store. I would really like to replace the swarm with a flak cannon if possible. This is a charge laser, so it's like the swarm, but laser-y, I guess. Max charge shots, 2, required power, 2. Can get the mind control. Mind control is very useful, but it doesn't work in nebulas unless you have a slug. What do they have page 2? Emergency respirators I already have. Do I have anything to sell? Just the swarm, huh? Is it the heart of the swarm, or is it just the swarm? Should probably fix my ship a bit. Now, real question is, would I rather have the swarm missiles or a mind control unit? Because I think 68, 75. Oh, I can't even. I need the respirator. Well, I'm pretty much stuck with what I've got. Unless I want the charge laser instead of the swarm. I don't like missiles. I just don't like missiles. So I think I'm gonna sell my missile and buy the laser instead. I know this is kind of a useless waste of money, pretty much the same thing, but I'm going for it anyways, and I can actually probably make 1 or even 2 more jumps before the exit's overtaken, which is really nice. That's what you get for exploring nebulas. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if they were fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Distress beacon, but you're not sure anyone's on board. Hail them. It was a trap! It's a trap! I need like an Admiral Akbar voice box here. A pirate ship jumps into the system. They are using the refugee ship as bait. So apparently the refugee ship was still real, which is good, but it was bait. So I'm going to, again, they have no chance of piercing my shields, so just throw a bunch of stuff onto their shields, I guess. No reason to do anything else. No reason to use drone parts. Ain't no reason for the wicked. Reasons don't grow on trees. My weapons guy is maxed out, and I almost have full... Well, what was I gonna say? I forget. Their shields are down. Might as well probably kill their drones now. They might have a repair drone. I can't... Oh, wait. No, they have a laser drone. I'm like, what drone do they have? I can't think for the life of me what it might be. Whoa. Apparently, they've also got an NG on board. Definitely be watching that. I'm going to avoid firing the chain laser until after I... Yep, there we go. Have a chance of just taking out the shields entirely. I'm also going to use the ion stunner on the shield continuously, just so I can stop it from being repaired. And I have one hardcore. And I'm going to reward myself with a sip of coffee. A cup of siffy. That sounds like something about syphilis, and I apologize for that. So the refugees thank you for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effective you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer what supplies they can spare. Awesome. Got myself a bunch of supplies. I kind of wish I had a scrap recovery arm. And I cannot make a second jump by the time they get to the exit, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump right to the exit. I think that was a fairly productive sector. And I can also probably afford to repair 10 damage. Again, all those things are always at a discount. So, very, very much worth getting. And remember, between jumps I can completely unpower, or after jumps I can completely unpower my equivalent of a med bay. So, I can use all this, I can use 3 extra energy for anything, is what I'm trying to get at here. Either way though, it doesn't matter. I will go into the rock-controlled sector for the chance of getting the crystal ship, I think. I don't like fighting rocks, but it's one of the ships I don't have, and I'm pretty sure that you can get the starting conditions in either a rock-controlled sector or a Zoltan-controlled sector, or maybe it's only Zoltan, I don't know. I forget, I had it looked up a while ago, or I looked it up a while ago, is I guess what I should say. Please unstealth, please unstealth, please unstealth. You don't want to be stealth, believe me. It's not to your benefit. It's really like mega to his benefit. Stop it. Why is your stealth system so good? Okay, hack. That will slow down the entire process there. Fortunately, he only has 1 bar of shields. And my weapons will probably charge and likely kill what I think is a Pegasus missile before he has a chance to fire it. Oh, he fired it. No, don't hit. Oh, it missed. Okay, so bad times are less ahead than I thought they were initially. I can keep hacking this weapon system in order to slow everything down. And I think it also stuns the person in the room, or is that an upgrade that you can get? I forget. Oh god, they're all in there repairing it. Keep firing on it. Keep on firing and enjoy yourself, because it's really cool to cause a cozy condition. Yeah, I actually managed to hit the weapon there. And my chain laser is speeding up, so the longer this fight goes, the better of a position that I am in. Which is great. Which is great, which is grand, which is doing a handstand or something like that. I'm gonna save the hack for in case I actually manage to repair this enough to get the Pegasus missile up. Either way, that is a very high damage missile. I'm not sure what type of high damage missile it is, but it is a high damage missile of some sort. They're probably gonna actually manage to get some repairs up here. Unless I stun them. Oh man, this ion stunner is better than I thought it would be. I'm almost killing their entire crew here, actually, and they can't get out of this room either, which is fucking hilarious. But now I have to wait for their fucking huge-ass goddamn stealth system. Ion stunner first, and then chain laser. Yeah, and I managed to stun them all in the room too, which is kind of hilarious. Hilarious. My name is Larius. Hello, my name is Larius, and they're trying to get out. How cute. Oh, and I actually killed the crew, so that means I got more scrap than usual and some fuel, which is very, very nice. I'll tell you what is nice, what is very, very nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what is nice, what is very, very nice. It's nice, I don't know. Ooh, I can buy Ohm. He is a shields guy. I don't currently have a shields guy. I have a weapon and an engine. But if I attack them, I will get somebody at random. I'm going to attack them because I'd rather get somebody at random here, is what I'm thinking. And the reason for this is because I could really use that 25 scrap for other things, and the shield guy will level himself up if I put some guy in shields. Not to mention I might not actually go with him in shields, I might put him into sensors or even doors. Okay, missile launcher, kind of scary, but shouldn't be around for long as I keep on firing this ion stunner and my chain laser keeps on doing its thing. I guess I probably could have hacked, but to be honest, I wasn't all that scared of their current system. And now they should be like in a permanent stun lock. I'll probably start chain lasering the shields instead to get the shields down and stun lock the people trying to repair the weapons with the ion stunner. Should work out that way. Now I can just get everything going on the weapons. And I might... Oh, Ekman. And another shield guy. And he's a fucking Zoltan, which is useful as hell. Not many events with Zoltans, like blue events that help you in your overall quest. But they do provide you with extra energy. Speaking of extra energy, I think it might be time to get myself one more weapon level. I really need 2 more weapon levels. Maybe I should just hold off. Hold off to where you once belonged. Bullymonged. Okay, so I want to head to this store, so I'm gonna make my trip like back here and then up and down and then up to the exit. Aid the civilian ship, power up your weapons, and engage the pirate ship. That was not a new event, so I am perfectly vindicated in how I handled that. They have a missile. It could turn out bad. Just gonna focus down their weapons as usual. Remember, the less weapons they have, the less they can hit you, obviously, so... Okay, that missile does 2 damage. I do not like that. It's probably a hull missile, though. And as it turns out, I am indeed going to hack their weapons. Bad timing on that. Just disable their shields a bit. Okay, I've really got to take down their shields. Maybe I'll actually end up hacking their shields after I get the fuck out of here. Weapons are slightly taken down, so are my sensors though. My hull's at 75%, which is not a huge deal. Ion Stunner can actually start firing on shields as well as my actual... Why can I see in there? Oh, because I have it hacked. I still have it hacked. That's amazing. Here. Enjoy not having weapons, guys. Have fun with that. And they have a fire in there, too. Hopefully they die. Hopefully they die 1,000 deaths. Did they destroy my hacking drone somehow, or... Is the hacking drone just all fucked up because of... like a new interaction they didn't really program for it. Actually changed the stunner location to the weapons and killed them. Did take a bit of damage there. Got a lot of scrap though. And I'm going to use these 2 to repair this. Just because I don't want to walk my Zoltan through a place that doesn't have energy. Everybody's still full health. I have the cloning bay, which is all up and powered. The cloning bay has to have at least one power in order to actually store crew, I think it is. And let's return everybody to their original position. Let's actually save our positions too, so I can actually have that button ready for the Zoltan, who is new. Okay, so over here to the store and then straight up to the exit as fast as I can go, because the exit isn't at the very back. Okay, you encountered a small craft with minimal propulsion. It's a rock crew member, explains the rock homeworld is run on lies, and propaganda keeps the populace in check. I want no part of it. I'm gonna promise to share with them the truths they've been denied. Hey, Elizabeth joined me, and Elizabeth is fairly good at repairing shit. Okay. I don't want to replace Oni. I'm probably just gonna put him into the sensor room. Yeah, that will improve my overall ship sensors. Did I get scrap there, or did I just get a new crew member? I don't know. Our four nationales were down from New Orleans. So what do I have? Nothing much. I can get extra rock crew members. I just got a rock crew member though, so I don't need it. I could actually buy a med bay. Not too interested though. I think what I want is mind control. Especially with somebody in sensors now. And with all the extra energy I have hanging around, mind control should be great. Could be grand. Forces people to fight themselves, and I can focus on that room and hack it and like just kill everybody. Lots of good things can happen. So I'm pretty sure I'm in a hurry to get to the exit. I'd love to visit that other store, but I don't see it happening. It is not in my future. Maybe it's in my future. I don't know. Probably not. I guess I could probably like measure it out and count it out and all that jazz. But let's mind control the captain. You can also give the mind control E an attack and damage boost by upgrading the mind control unit. And I may very well want to do it. It seems like it'd be very useful for the final boss of this game. And let's actually lock them in there? No. Let's hack the weapons here. I thought about that for a second. I was like, no, that idea really sucks, and it'd be much better to disable both of these when I have the chance, and then fire the missiles, pretty much. They can't even get in, which is nice, and then when they do get in, I'll be able to mind control them and make them busy with fighting while they're in there, I think. By the time they manage to put out the fire, anyways. They're all very low health. I'm really hoping this will allow me to actually kill crew instead of destroying the ship. They did resist that a bit, which is not ideal. The weapons are entirely dead, so no need to do any more there. Let's do a quick mind control here. It really sucks that the mind control worked out that way. The one that I actually mind controlled died, and I killed everybody in the ship. Yes, look at all that fuel and scrap. That is so good. Extra stuff. Okay, so let's see. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'd really like to visit that distress beacon. Oh, okay. Not gonna make it though. Distress is always awesome. It's guaranteed extra scrap, but I just can't make it. I just can't. 5 missiles? I'll give them 5 missiles. And they give me 9 whole worth of repair. I'm not even sure if I needed that, but if I did, I am grateful, I guess. Grateful enough, I guess. And definitely ships in range. They seem to be engaged in battle. One has marking space pirates. Aid the civilian. Very nice of pirates to like mark their ships as pirates, I've always thought. I'm definitely going to go ahead and hack the hell out of this weapon. They have a chaff cannon, and that scares the shit out of me. It can really hardcore take out shields, and I don't have that many shields. And now I think it is time for me to mind control the captain. And this should probably lead to somebody's death. I will start firing all my weapons at their weapons. Oh, they actually managed to fire. Get a decent amount of piloted evasions. Mind control unit breaks, which is way too bad. Ooh. It's kind of weird. When you hit the shield, it counts as hitting the shield room and stuns somebody. That doesn't quite seem right if you ask me. If you remember, Elizabeth is actually a fairly good repairs woman, I guess. For some reason, it's very hard for me to think of the rock people as women. Oh, all that mist. That is so good. And my engine person leveled up again. Repairs are going quick. I just need this repaired. I can probably shut down the weapons again very quickly soon. Right as the chaff is about to fire. Perfect. Now I should probably actually get some work done on the shields. And I really wish I could give that attack bonus that I wanted. The chaff is still firing. The chaff is the only thing I want to start missing. Stop it, guys. Sing, hey for the chaff that closed the day, that washes the weary mud away, for alone is he who cannot sing. Oh, chaff, hot is a noble thing. Oh, this is a long, dreary fight. Let's, Okay, now there's a fire in there. And then I can start locking it down. Yes, perfect. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to kill this rock man. I can mind control him and get him to take out his own O2, I think. No, he's going to try to take out the pilot. And let's use this opportunity to actually kill the doors. Or the shields. The shield doors. The blast doors. Hope they don't have blasters. I don't know. Now I'm just quoting goddamn what's it called for the hell of it, Star Wars. I can't actually see his health, so I'm not sure which will die first, him or the ship. Apparently, it might be him if it keeps resisting shots. Yeah, it's the ship. Oh well, ship dies. I didn't take much damage, although it took a long time. Apparently the vessel is a science vessel. They thank you for saving them and offer a small reward. Then you can get your just rewards. NG Homeworld it is. Kind of an awesome time. Kind of an awesome time. You've arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening NG core worlds, but you seem to be able to stock up. But you should be able to stock up for your journey. Apparently, I can no longer read. You know what? I've already been recording for about 35 minutes, I think. So I'm actually going to call it an episode. I know I didn't play a full game, but I will start out right here again tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys shortly.